so here it goes. 2 surf sessions in 1 day. See what I got. So, that's it for the morning session. 30 minutes, and that's all the time I could get. Fortunately, it wasn't until about 10 minutes, 9 minutes, I think, before I had to get out that I actually caught the first wave. It took me a minute to kind of get into the rhythm and figure out how are the waves breaking on this beach break today. Right now, with this swell from this direction, at this tide, with this wind, like, and the way the sandbars are today. Because they used to be pretty consistent around here, and now that ever since we had those hurricanes a couple years ago, we had a flurry of like 2-3 hurricanes, and sandbars are like gone, and it's all flat. You can walk on them for a long period of time, and they're not all that great. So anyways, I'm hoping that I'll be able to go out and catch something this afternoon. From what I was seeing yesterday, the wind is supposed to remain light and offshore, so it shouldn't start getting all, choppy, blown out in the afternoon like it normally does in the summer when there happens to be a swell. But I guess we'll see, or that might be it. Anyway, let's find out. Alright, so that is that's it. That's what I got. And as you can see there, the morning sessions, they it was alright, but it took me a minute to find the rhythm, like I already said. And then the afternoon session started out great. It started getting choppy and I couldn't catch any waves. And then the last wave I caught, it kind of cleaned up, and like got knocked out by, well, not knocked out, but I got knocked down by the next wave. Like I stood up out of the water, and then just like I turned around just in time to see it, and then the lip of this barreling 3 or 4 foot wave just hit me right in this waist deep or less water. I think it was like thigh deep maybe, and just kind of bowled me over. But and then I got out of the water, and I was heading back to the car, and of course I'm watching the waves like I typically do, and I see that the conditions have cleaned up, and I'm just like, of course, figures. Anyways, hey, hope you like this video. Obviously the surfing isn't spectacular. I'm not a professional, not sponsored, nothing like that. Been surfing about 4.5 years, and very sporadically. I've always been wanting to go like at least a couple times a week, if not every day, to at least get out in the ocean and paddle, but it's just never worked out that way. It'll typically be like 2 or 3 days in a row here, and then it'll be like 3 weeks later I'll go out for once, and then a week later I'll go out once, and blah blah, so on and so forth. Crimea River. Either way, it's been very sporadic surfing, and also today was shore break, and I'm not good at shore break, and I don't like shore break. I don't like it when they just so suddenly break like that. I like more time I like a bigger window to get into the wave, where I can get in early, I can get in just right, or late, not just like every takeoff is a late takeoff. I don't really like that, but still gonna try to get better at it. Anyways, this is my journey towards my personal surf goal of surfing Mavericks. I also do skate videos, so also just trying to progress in that. I've been skating for about a year and a half, and the same thing with the surfing, you know. It's very sporadic, but you know, I mean, sometimes I just don't have the energy. Sometimes I gotta work. For a while, for like the better part of the last 3-4 years, I've had 2 jobs, so it's and I mean a full-time job and a part-time job, and sometimes that part-time job was like full-time hours, so it was almost like working 2 full-time jobs. But either way, I'm trying. Stick with me on my journey. Thanks for watching, and God bless, guys.